Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you guys on all quickly. So again, we are going to attempt to get through all of case 23 today. We shall see if that's even possible, but we'll see. We're going to get through as much as I humanly can. Oh, my Facebook name is Trevor Johnson, but it's not very helpful. It's ace.charming7, I believe. That's how you find me. I'll link it up. Hey Talana, how's it going? Just make sure everyone sends me reports so that I can continue on. I'll send people a link to my page. If you want. Yep, this is going to be an attempt at all chapters. Now again, I have to go to work in 3 hours and 15 minutes. So if I can not get this done in 3 hours and 15 minutes, then we won't be able to do it, but we're definitely going to try. So join me as we attempt to get this whole thing done in 3.5 hours, essentially. So this is going to be a much longer live stream. And if this does end up going previously solved cases, so that doesn't help us right now, but perfect. Gonna head on to the next case, guys. So let's start this thing out. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Link criminal case on Facebook. Case number 23. For those of you guys who are watching this on YouTube, I attempted a live stream, so we will see how far this live stream goes and how many chapters I can upload today. Ace, the Scarlet Slayer is a plague on this town, claiming one innocent life after another. There was even a murder committed because someone was suspected of being the Scarlet Slayer. We must stop this monster before more young women die, and before the Irish launch an all-out war against the Italians, whom they hold responsible. I've seen Trooper Ace, the Scarlet Slayer struck again. The body has been found in the upstairs bedroom of the Moulin Rouge Cabaret. Another victim. Ace, to the scene of the crime. Yep. Preview. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's see, where's the makeup bag? I can't find it. Chessboard. Hairbrush. Fan. Oh, is this? That's not it. There it is. Good morning, everyone. Poor Gladys. Ace, that woman it's Gladys Perrin. To think she'd be gone back to prostitution, pay for her mother's medicine, only to die at the hands of the Scarlet Slayer. And it is the Scarlet Slayer, of that there is no doubt. The wounds are the same, and you're right, there's even a dove feather on the body. You think the contents of this makeup bag might reveal some evidence? Then let's dig in. And it appears the name on this fan, partially rubbed away. Oh goodness, I could have poked an eye out. Agree, Ace, this clue just became even more suspicious. We must decipher the name on it. There's not a second to lose. Let's hurry before the Scarlet Slayer strikes again. Oh, the Scarlet Slayer might be a female. Wow. Alright guys, I gotta grab a bunch of stars and see you guys back as Pitching Ace 88. Or what? I may play some Criminal Case, but we're gonna try and get through all of Criminal Case today, so I might not have room for Clash. Definitely gonna need your guys' help though to find stuff. So if you guys, I may just yell out. It's chocolates, but I found everything there. That was nice. I don't think it's Madame Zhang, because if it was, these people wouldn't keep dying unless there's a copycat killer in there. I don't know. So again, we're gonna try and collect as many stars as we can, as humanly fast as we can. Good to see you here, Anita. I appreciate all you guys, and I know that right now there've been other YouTubers that have been getting out content a little bit faster than me. So I figure if I need to produce my content a little bit faster for you guys, I'm gonna attempt to do it. So we'll do a live stream. We'll see how it goes. It is 2:24 a.m. where I am. Yeah, remember, if you spoil it, you get banned from this channel for life. So, not a good idea. If you guys want to cheat, you guys can go, you can Google. See, do you have a mod in chat? I might need to make someone a mod, just in case. Nice. I thought I mixed it up a little bit. Where's the leader? Oh, there it is. You're welcome. I'm doing it for you guys. We'll see. I mean, I have cash here. We'll have to see if I can continue this. Like I said, it costs about 20-30 bucks if you're gonna speed through everything, each case. So we'll see if that's something I can do for you guys. With the recent changes to YouTube, not advertisers pulling out, it's gonna make it even more difficult. Because they are making it not fun for YouTubers at all. And if that's the case, I might actually switch over to Twitch. So I don't have Instagram or Skype. Really, it's just Facebook and this, and some Twitter. So anyways, guys, my thought is to actually potentially switch over to Twitch. However, they won't let me use Pitching Ace 88, which is so dumb. Because the reason for it is I can't have CHING in my name title, and yet they have someone called Ching TV. So that's a little frustrating. I don't understand the logic at all with that, because it seems like a double standard. Yeah, this is beefing it up, man. By doing the full case, I think it's gonna make this a little bit more of a lively chat and more people showing up. But again, maybe moving over to Twitch for the final one. We'll see. I'd like to think of a cute, fun name for my Twitch channel, though, that people haven't done yet. And what I'd probably be doing is I'm probably doing other mobile games as well. So it can't just be like Criminal Case, you know, for Twitch or whatever. But I think we're gonna do that next time. So I'll post all my all social media and give you guys a heads up here of where we're doing it. But I think that's where we're gonna move over to. And again, it's just due to the fact that YouTube is no longer really giving us the creators incentive. Criminal Case 88. Yeah, but again, I don't want to make it just a criminal case name, because I do want to potentially live stream other mobile games. So, you know, that's where it gets a little tricky. So, oh, not usually can I do a high score, because people that get the high score are usually on elite mode, and I don't get there that quickly. Okay, come on, internet. There we go. Froze for me. Let me know how you guys are doing. I don't see any drop frames, but I want to make sure that you guys are seeing what you guys want to see. Police Inspector Ace. Now that would be interesting. Yes. Now I kind of like that idea. Let's think of like some sort of inspector or something, like some sort of a cop name. I definitely like that idea. Yeah, let's have some sort of a cop name. We'll have to think about that. I don't think I want to put 88 in the end unless I have to, but Chief Inspector Ace is kind of good. Let's think of some other fun names for like like Chief of Police. I don't know. We gotta think of some cool stuff. See you, Joseph. Thanks for hopping by even for a little bit. Yeah, I am trying to cruise through this, so I'm definitely gonna be reading your guys' stuff. But once we get to the find it as fast as you can stuff, I'm gonna need your guys' help for sure. What the heck? Oh, it's right there. Crap. Nah, I don't want to. Never want to put your name in it. That's always amazing. Chief Ace. Eh. Oh, cool. Happy, very merry on birthday to you, Timothy, today. Colonel Ace. Kind of like that. I kind of like that. We'll keep messing. We'll keep messing around with it. We'll see what we can find. Ooh, Agent Ace. I like Agent Ace. Yes. Special Agent Ace. There we go. Special Agent Ace. There we go. I think that's a winner. What does everyone think? Five more levels and I'm General Ace. That's nice. Yep, there's an app that lets you start Grimsboro or Pacific Bay if you want to just skip Grimsboro, which I would probably be a proponent of people doing. Grimsboro was fun, but it definitely got way better for Pacific Bay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Off of this live stream, we'll find another mod for the channel. I just gotta be able to find a mod that's gonna be here and is here for a lot of the streams. Oh, Special Agent is 600. I like it. Yeah, Scarlet Killer won't be dying until the final case, unfortunately. Ah, Shield? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Shield, I don't know if I trust him to be a mod. I really do like Shield, but I think he's a little bit too Australian for me to be a mod. Well, I do know Shield's kind of a fan favorite, so. Oh, my favorite partner was Jack, of course. It had to be Jack. Jack was one of my favorites. Again, I'm a little biased considering that they modeled him after me. Yeah, Grimsboro was a little bit harder to get the stars. The visual artwork has come a long way since then. Working on the CIA. No? I think you're the right answer to that one. I feel like even if I was, I wouldn't really be able to tell people about it. But no. But man, guys, we are cruising. We're grabbing some stars. I love it. I love it. I see Kelly's here. We don't need shield. probably Andrea is my favorite chief. Although Chief Wright, if he continues on the good path, I think he might replace her. I think he might. We shall see. He's definitely going on a step in the right direction, but our chief of police haven't usually been had a great track record, so pick the skills. I just play this a lot. Good morning, Lori. Let's press out. Yeah, we're gonna use a lot of energy. If we're gonna try and complete this whole case in one morning, we're definitely gonna need a lot of energy. Alright, let's see what we can find now. Alright, so okay. I need your guys' help for this stuff. So woman's hat, handbag, fox scarf. Tell me where the fox scarf is, guys. Tie. There's the gun. I see the fish. Musical note. Grapes. Don't know where the fox scarf is. Let me know, guys. I'm not going to dwell on it. Ah, there it is. Found it. Always find it when you look at something else. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Of course, I couldn't find it the whole time until like the last second. Really, Nathan? Why Nathan? I've never been a huge fan of Nathan, so that's just my curiosity. I felt like he was fairly boring and didn't have much to say. I think I found almost everything. Yeah, I'll play Clash Royale, and that's kind of what I was talking about. Is that with going over to Twitch, I would start playing some more mobile games. Oh, I'm level 11 Clash, and I'm on Challenger 2, I think. I'm like 4,300 trophies. I keep bouncing around. And that's definitely a game that I could see myself streaming at some point. Oh, I didn't know I finished that. Okay. Oh, I went down to this one then. Yep. Gladys is no longer a part of this world. Unfortunately. But we will find her a killer. Of that I assure you. Ooh, trumpet, there it is. Yep, I know. Epic Mickey. You'd have to have a Wii to play Epic Mickey. I don't have a Wii. Sad thing is that all I have is a PS3. One of these days, our little tinies will get old enough to warrant getting a gaming system, but right now there's no point. They're too young. Ooh, handbag. I have not seen that, so let's skip it. There's the handbag, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, ideally we'd have the missus come on, but seeing as she's due in a month and a half, I don't know how ready she's going to be and up she's going to be. She's always very tired right now. So if you guys didn't see, created a video letting you guys all know that baby number 2 is on the way. And so that's taken up some of our time for sure. I misclicked the flask. That's unfortunate. Oh. I wear these glasses because it is very early in the morning and I want to be able to see. So, I have glasses underneath here, but my glasses give a horrible reflection. So, putting sunglasses here is just easier. Definitely found everything, which is nice. Yeah, I'm a minus 3.75, I think, for my eyes. Not great. I usually eat oatmeal, some flax seeds, some almonds, and a little bit of brown sugar. But that is that's just something that I'll buy in bulk, and I just put them together the day before. Nice. Nice. Man, guys, we are cruising. I like it. Hard case. Boom. Oh, I've been playing it. How do I get so much energy? Question gets asked a lot. I've played the game for 4 years, so I've accumulated energy by having just thousands of friends. But anyways, guys, we've grabbed all the stars. Let's continue on. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. We grabbed some stars. Let's head on. Oh, what am I looking for? MPA? Imperatus. You're right, Ace. The Imperatus this fan belongs to must be Marla de Imperatus, the cabaret dancer we met when we first arrived in Sinner's End. We last spoke to the delightful Marla when her fiancé Barnaby Wilson was murdered. I hope she's had sufficient time to mourn. And right, we should also probably ask about the weaponized fan too. I'm sure Miss de Paradis will have a fitting explanation for this, Ace. Yeah, just because you got the hots for her. But, I mean, she could definitely be saying that she's just using it to defend herself, but at the same time, I think it might actually be a woman that's doing all this stuff. Because it would mean that the women or the people that are getting murdered are comfortable with them, so. Ace, there's blood on the ticket you found in the makeup bag. If we're lucky, this ticket will have been left behind by the killer. Let us send it to Viola for analysis. You had 10 minutes to get 15 stars. Not too shabby at all. Mr. Paradis, it's a pleasure to see you again. Although I'm afraid we are here on important business, Senior Trooper Ace found your weaponized fan, and given the murder... Yes, given the recent spree of murders, can you blame me for not having that around for protection? My sentiments exactly. One can never be too careful. Did you know Gladys well? No, she was a new hire. After Madame Zhang's brothel shut down, all the prostitutes came to the Moulin Rose for work. It seems whatever was after them came here too. Well, fear not, Mr. Paris. Senator Brace and I are here, and we will see to it that no one harm comes to you. Thank you, Mr. Bontemps. Knowing that helps me rest easier. We are at your service, Mr. Paradis. And now, Senator Brace, I agree it's high time we investigate the rest of the cabaret. Yeah, she's got cut. That's probably going to be a clue. Original Jeff River might be a doctor. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Again, I think it's got to be someone that gains the trust. Alright, so the bottle, that's actually a clue. I see a whiskey glass, 21, fish, lobster, and note. Catherine Wolfe could definitely be it. She seems too nice. But that would definitely be a monkey in the wrench for sure. Ace, I know catching the Scott Slade is our priority, but this Moulin Rose checkbook might be an opportunity to get a closer look at the Irish gang. After all, we know they run all the cabarets. If you can decipher this transaction number, we may learn more about what goes behind the scenes. There was something written on this bottle of pink beverage. Let's recover the message. Hey, if you guys ever want to add me on Facebook, a lot of times it's easier just to send a message, because not always can you add me. So, interesting. Ace, you revealed the label's marking. The label reads, "To our best Costa Mur. Compliments of the Moulin Rose." Is this a pun? Perhaps a reference to someone's name? Well, it does sound familiar, I agree. Didn't we meet Mr. Costa back in New Haven? He was in the Italian gang. Well, this label makes it clear Mr. Costa is a frequent customer at the cabaret, and we better have a word with him. Yeah, poor Gladys. She was so innocent. Ace, view of the Moulin Rose accounts must be held by the Irish gang, which means that this transaction will no doubt be of interest. Let's get it to Evie. Oh wow, we got a lot of stuff. Let's talk to Vinny. Senior Trooper Ace, long time no see. Mr. Costa, we found this bottle, which shows that you frequent the Moulin Rose Cabaret. Are you aware there was a murder there? Porca vaca, are you still suspecting me of things? I just go there to relax, drink some pink paradise. Well, we know the Italians have no love for the Irish, so we understand their suspicion to see you in the Irish part of town, while Irish women are dropping like flies. Oh, Caspita, we Italians are the most innocent. We don't even like killing. I wish I could believe everyone who tells us that. We'll be keeping an eye on you, Mr. Costa. You can't download Mystery of the Past just yet. That's still in development on their side. But anyways, let's speed through everything. Evie, you ever managed to trace the transaction number on the Moulin Rose checkbook? Yes. The tracing check number is decoded revealed that the transaction was made in the Moulin Rose named by Fiona Flanagan. Well, this confirms the Flanagan's ownership of the cabaret, but I thought Finley was in charge of the girls. Doesn't Fiona take care of the alcohol? Well, either way, the checkbook shows she gave a sizable amount of money to Gladys Perrin. Why would Fiona give money to a prostitute? I agree, Ace. We better talk to Fiona about this. Unless she plays both sides of the field. Yep. I definitely think it could be Fiona. Ace, the bullet and the ticket you found at the crime scene is the victim's, but that's not even the most interesting thing about it. I'd say it's plenty interesting to know that the ticket was left behind by the killer, the Scarlet Slayer. What else could be as interesting? Well, after testing the bloodstain, I called on Evie to figure out what the ticket was for, and this ticket was used to see one of my favorite musical films, The Phantom of the Cabaret. I'm not even going to try and sing that song. Well, I admit it, I'm not much for musicals, but the important thing is we know the killer went to see this movie. The Scarlet Slayer sure has dramatic taste. Ace, after we are through with them, the Scarlet Slayer will be the Phantom of the Prison Yard. I hope not. Hope he doesn't get washed away in the prison yard. I hope people find him in the prison yard. Oh, hello, Ace. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Richard, you have a scalpel sticking out of your neck. Oh yes, I was testing a new formula for anesthesia, and I completely forgot the blade was there. I suppose that means the anesthesia worked. But not to worry. I skillfully avoid piercing in major arteries. Let me just put a bandage on it. Crazy. Your killer also gave Miss Perrin something of an anesthesia, by the way, probably to subdue her. I found chloroform soaked into the skin of her nose and mouth, which is lucky for her because having her stomach cut open by the Scarlet Slayer would have been excruciatingly painful, as would have been waiting to die from blood loss. The skillful way in which the prostitute killer stages murder shows that they have a strong knowledge of anatomy, and I'd be on the lookout for a large, curved blade of sorts. So our killer knows anatomy, Ace. We must collect more pieces to complete the body of this case. Yeah, something tells me it's like a scythe or something. Miss Flanagan, we were under the impression that your illegal operations, your brother Finley was in charge of prostitutes while you ran the booze. But then Senior Trooper Ace discovered this generous amount of money you gave to Gladys Perrin. Wow, the girl's body is barely cool and you're already sniffing into her finances? What principles? Gladys was good at her job. She had talent for making her Johns thirsty, which was very profitable for beverage sales as well. So I naturally took it upon myself to reward Gladys for helping the business. Well, now her only reward is death. A waste of a good talent, if you ask me, and all this killing is bad for business. Probably true. Poor Gladys had done her best to leave her life of prostitution, but I suppose desperate times called for desperate measures. In the end, she was pulled back into it, only to fall prey to the Scarlet Slayer. And the Slayer is still on the loose. Miss Flanagan seemed to only harbor goodwill towards Gladys, whom she regarded as a lucrative employee. Unless Vinny cost has something to do with it, the Italians could be trying to undermine the Irish by killing their bread and butter. At least we can rest assured that the delightful Miss de Paradis has nothing to do with this grisly affair, Ace. Hey Ace, we just got an anonymous tip. Someone said they saw your killer fleeing the scene after the murder. Okay, dokie. Well, I'll see you guys in Chapter 2. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Alright, so while this thing gets, I save it and stuff, we'll grab a couple stars. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're making the assumption that it's the killer. I don't think you can guarantee that it's the killer. Yeah, me neither. I never really get tired of seeing Ramirez. Let's head on to Chapter 2, guys. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Please let me know, like, comment on this video if you guys like me uploading these all in one day. Ace, I still cannot believe Gladys fell prey to the Scarlet Slayer, but there can be no doubt it was them. They even left a dove feather on the body, like with the previous victims. We need to catch the Scarlet Slayer before they can strike again, but I fear we're out of leads. Hey, Senior Trooper Ace, we just got an anonymous tip. Someone said they saw the killer fleeing from the scene after the murder, running toward the Scarlet Road metro station. Ace, this is the lead we've been waiting for, to the metro station. No, a mod doesn't need to flood the chat. A mod just needs to be there at all times in order to just kind of, check on people. Let's see, so this is good. That's got to be something. And I see the bracelet here. We see a handprint, open briefcase. There's an open medicine bottle and a leaf. There's the chloroform for sure. And a dead leaf. Blast. It seems the killer is no longer here. However, this stuff feather matches the one found in Gladys' stomach. Something tells me linking this feather to Scar Slayer will be light work. I agree, as we should collect a sample of that brown substance. And what's this? A bottle of chloroform? Richard mentioned finding chloroform on Gladys' face, and you're right. He said the killer put her to sleep with it. Indeed, let's see if recovering the rest of the label leads us to a new suspect. The artist's paint box is curious as well. We shall leave no stone unturned. Ooh, that is really nice. Death is a cabaret. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking that this is gonna be a copycat killer actually, and maybe that's why they had to use chloroform, and we haven't found it on any other victim. They needed chloroform because they wanted to kill her, but they hadn't done it before. Let's get the substance you collect from the Scar Slayer's feather to Viola for examination. Let's do it. Doctor comes back. Excellent work, Ace. It appears this bottle of chloroform belongs to a Dr. Irving Blackmore. Actually, we haven't met him before. It is logical enough for a doctor to possess chloroform, but I agree, Ace. Considering chloroform was found on a victim, we should have a word with Dr. Blackmore. Good evening from the U.S. to Indonesia. Good to see you guys on here. Ace, what is this object you found in the artist's pink box? Appears to be some kind of stamp, a logo or signature perhaps. Do you think you can find the stamp's owner by cross-referencing it through our archives? By all means, do so. HL. I wonder who HL is. Dr. Blackmore, Senior Trooper Ace found a bottle of chloroform with your name on it. Yeah, of course you did. Have you ever witnessed a medical procedure performed on someone while awake? The screams were extraordinary. I can't say I've had the pleasure. I minister to the girls in the Moulin Rose. There's a lot of disease and mistreatment here at Sinner's End. Oh yeah, mistreatment including murder. Are you aware of the recent violence committed by the Scarlet Slayer? I am, poor thing. Life of a prostitute is nasty, brutish, and short. We live in an ugly world, and theirs is an ugly existence. Well, that is certainly a perspective. Thank you for your time, Doctor. Yeah, guy just looks creepy. Yeah, post where you guys are all from. That's this one. From the good old US of A. Ooh, Henry Leclerc. Apparently this stamp that artist Henry Leclerc uses to sign his drawings and paintings. I've heard about him. He's especially known for doing paintings of the dances at the Moulin Rose. I had not thought to interrogate Mr. Leclerc, Ace, but perhaps he's witnessed something important while at the cabaret. Let us go speak to him. Yeah, some of these people don't have scars on their faces, so I'm not sure if they're going to be, or if that's just a red herring. That looks like a fake beard. Mr. Leclerc, Senior Trooper Ace found your belongings, and knowing that you frequent the Moulin Rose. Nom did you? The Scarlet Slayers killing my beautiful muses. One by one they pluck women from the air and crush them like butterflies. The horror in the air is palpable, but I sometimes feel as if I'm living in the phantom of the cabaret. My brushes weep multicolored tears over the loss of Gladys Perrin. Well, Mr. Leclerc, I can see that you're strongly affected. In the time you spent at the Moulin Rose of late, have you noticed anything amiss? Ah, nothing. As an artist, my obligation is to observe, but I fail to notice the shadow lurking behind the brightness and joy. Well, your sentiments are beautiful, Mr. Leclerc. If you do notice anything, please let us know immediately. Will do. Alright, again, speed this stuff up. It rings and twists in the stomach for these juices. It brutalizes these beautiful stomach linings. Well, is that a poem you penned about the Scarlet Slayer? No, I was quoting a French novelist, Balzac, while waxing rhapsodic about coffee. He said to have drunk 50 cups of coffee a day. Holy moly. I'm afraid I haven't had enough coffee on my own today to see how this connects to the dove feather I just found on the metro platform. Well, the substance on that feather was spilled coffee. Given that the type of feather matches the one found on the victim, there's no question about it. Your killer drinks coffee. Ace, when the time comes, I'll let you have the honor of pouring the Scarlet Slayer's final mug of bitter justice. Hold the cream and sugar. And now, what say you to having another look around the cabaret? I'm sure we'll find more clues there. Yeah, we'll have to see. Let's see what we can find here. Alright, so this is obviously broken. Torn coaster. Poster. See the photograph. See the cake. Pocket watch and mirror. Boom! Shakalaka. Boom! Shakalaka. Nice. Ace, there appears to be a message written on this torn coaster. I'm sure putting it back together will be no challenge for you. And this page pulled from a medical text. Considering the importance of the anatomy in this murder, we must find the owner. And Ace, the powder on this page could be essential in tracking them down. Let's gather a sample. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, wow, this is dying. So yeah, for all of you guys who are just joining us, because we do actually have way more people here, so I think this is definitely a hit in terms of doing this all in one day. I think we're going to be moving to Twitch next week, just because YouTube has some restrictions. Ace, the message on this coaster reads, Gladys, I've got my eye on you. Someone sent an ominous message to Gladys. We need to figure out who they were, but how? Indeed, Ace. I'd nearly forgotten Mr. DeLobo can identify handwriting. Let's see what he makes of this specimen. So, we'll let everyone know when that happens. Ace, let's put this powder you collected from the anatomical illustration under the microscope and see where it leads. Yeah, we'll just be moving from being on YouTube for the live streams over to Twitch, most likely. I still have to figure some things out, but most likely. You're absolutely correct, Ace. This is makeup powder. It appears to be Summer Sangria blush. I would say I can't be sure, but I must admit that I'm almost positive Summer Sangria is the exact shade of blush worn by Marla de Paredes. I had not expected anatomy to rank among her interests, but I'm sure Miss Paredes has a good explanation for the presence of this medical diagram. I'm sure she does. Sure. Miss de Paredes, we understand this page belongs to you, and under the circumstances, we wondered... Oh dear, I realize this must look bad. Surely you recall that my late fiancé Barnaby was a doctor. I tore that page from one of his medical books as a keepsake when his family came to collect his belongings. It's all I have left of him. I've studied it so much I know more about the human anatomy than I would ever have wanted to know. With Barnaby, I had a chance at a better future, but now I'm stuck among prostitutes, sinking lower by the day. I used to be a beautiful dancer, but no one can avoid the filth for long here. Gladys was living proof of that. I feel like I'm living in the phantom of the cabaret, and all light is fading into darkness. I drink coffee to keep myself awake at night. I'm too afraid to sleep. Please do not try to relax. Sintra Brace and I will soon catch the Scotch Slayer. Put this bloody history behind us. Yeah, usually whenever one of our guys likes a suspect, they end up being the murderer. So, speed this up. Hey, Ace, when you gave me this ghost, you said it would provide a challenge for me, but this was a disappointing sample. Simple. No need to be a braggart. So, were you able to identify the handwriting? Well, despite the feminine aspect of the handwriting, this note was written by a male. The reticent openness of the O shows that the person is vulnerable beyond their tough exterior. The pointed arches on the M and N indicates bouts of irrational anger, and the curved shape of the I means he has high blood pressure. Looking at your list of suspects, there's no doubt this note was written by Vinny Costa. So Vinny Costa told Gladys he had his eye on her. That sounds like stalking. I agree, Ace. It's time we had another word with Mr. Costa. Yep. But I actually have no more stars, so I'm going to grab some stars and I'll be right back. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, so we got to grab some stars. Once we get all of these stars, we can actually finish the case. So we might actually be able to finish a full case. That would be nuts. And honestly, considering that right now we have 60 people viewing, this has been a huge success. It's basically double the amount of people we normally get. So at this rate, we'll definitely probably be trying to do all cases in one live stream. It'll be a challenge that we'll be trying to attempt. The question is, can I render all the videos? That's a lot of videos to render and get them up all in one time. We'll see. Yeah, I'll still probably do throw something up on YouTube just to let everyone know, like a link. Oh, for breakfast? Oh, I mentioned it before, but oatmeal, flaxseed, almonds, brown sugar. But I might even skip breakfast this morning. Just trying to get all of these videos out and see kind of how that goes. See what the reception is. I'm like on super try hard right now. Yep, this is the first live stream to try and do all chapters in one day. So right now we are very close to finishing chapter 2. We need to get all of these stars here. If we can get all of these stars here, we can actually finish the all the cases. We can't get 100%, but we could at least record everything and start getting it up. So that will be the goal. Now, I think I'll be able to live stream them all. It'll be a question of, can I render, edit the videos before I have to go to work. That's going to be crazy. Oh, my favorite time period is probably the Roaring 20s. Oh yeah, this is a experimental morning. We'll see how it goes. But I appreciate all you guys hopping by and showing me support for this. Because I mean, we got 60 people viewing. That's way more. That's double than what we normally get. How do I level up so fast? You can play elite mode. It's oh, I love this whole place. It's great. Because the Roaring Twenties had women in a very like free spirited and dressing very, very well. It was classy, but they dressed very, very well. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, look at all these other people that are like way better than me. Greek mythology, yes. But I don't feel like they were as fun. I feel like the Roaring Twenties was fun. That would have been a great time to be alive. Like, just the amount of fun that was happening is just seems to be right up my alley. Boom. Yeah, I think the Scarlet Slayer, they're saving it for the next case. They're going to tease it in the additional investigation for sure. Yeah, I mean, they probably don't. I mean, they could buy a lot of cash. It's just expensive. Hey, Adam. Life's going pretty well. We'll see what happens when the next baby enters our life. We'll see how much crazier the life gets after that. Yeah, they really didn't investigate any further on the dead girl. They just basically said that it was the Scarlet Slayer, and they just kind of left it at that. They went straight to, you know, Gladys got murdered. What am I missing? Stained glass windows. Yeah, she did kind of deserve a little bit more. Well, you can definitely see I don't cheat or hack. I spend my money. Money. What am I missing? I'm always missing something. The next city, that's a good question. Well, we're kind of like in the olden times, so what's kind of cool in the olden times? I don't even know. They always do a great job though, so I like going on whatever adventure they want to take me on. Yeah, the 1920s. Because we did the Great Gatsby, we're doing the Jack the Ripper. I'm wondering kind of what other avenues they could explore. Oh my gosh, how did I miss the moon? I'm not that great with spot the differences. I'm much better with the time attack. Ooh, Marla de Paradis. She's definitely going to be the victim or the suspect. I definitely believe that. Ooh, like a civil war. Interesting. Thanks, Theris. I am having tons of fun. You're definitely going to try and get through this. What am I missing? Oh, the moon. Always miss the moon, man. It's crazy. Look at that, guys. We've been live for an hour and we're almost done with chapter 2. We're like halfway done. And we have had 50 to 60 people all day, all morning for that hour. That has been phenomenal. Thank you guys all for showing up. I think this will be a nice little twist because you guys know that you guys will be able to see the case live, and basically you guys will be able to see the murderer. Like, you'll be able to see the arrest within a couple hours of it being launched. So you guys, if someone did do a spoiler, you could just wait basically and kind of go through it with me. Whoa, King's Day. That sounds phenomenal. I would never miss a feast day. I'm not gonna lie. If there was a feast day, I would be skipping this criminal case for feast day. I'm just gonna, full disclosure. Yeah, for the Mysteries of the Past, it kind of seems, because there are some cars, they've done the Great Gatsby Party, that they're probably like 1910, 1920 is kind of the era, I believe, that they're shooting for. Again, it's a game, so they can play around with like timings and stuff. I missed something. Yeah, camera. Oh, nice. Yeah, go out, have fun. What's up, Gamer 2028? Yes, we did know that. Once we figured out Maddie's last name, we kind of figured some of it out. Well, again, remember, this is somewhat fictional, so they can play around with the dates just a little bit. Thanks, Fox. Gamer, I said hi. You just weren't listening. Purse. Coffee cup. Wow, I'm not doing very well right now. Thanks, coin purse. I swear, I missed one thing. Oh, there it is. It's probably a mixture of time frames, to be honest with you. Yeah. Glasses, belts. Ooh, Scarlet Road. Interesting. Oh. Do I really do constant neck cracking? I know I do sometimes. Oh, I do some back cracking too. I'm old. Thanks, gamer. I like my family too. Pretty cool. Little Tiny is crazy. Grimsboro was interesting though. I liked the idea of smoking peace pipes to go back in time. That was kind of fun. Maybe not realistic, but it was fun. Man, guys, we are only like a few more stars away from finishing the stars for this case. And really just working on just playing out the rest of the case. What's up, Night Wolf? The missus is very tired. A lot, unfortunately. I mean, she's doing well. Baby's doing well, at least from everything that they see. But she's just very tired, which means I end up having to do a lot. Which I should be doing a lot, but it was nicer when we could kind of share the load a little bit. But now that I'm doing most of it when I get home from work, it's just a little exhausting sometimes, but worth it. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah, some people definitely wait. We didn't want to really wait. As crazy as it sounds, we wanted to get the kids out of the way as quickly as possible. Because babies are very, very tough. And man, if you had a kid 4 years apart, that other kid would basically you'd be getting out of like all the kid stuff, then you have to get into it again. I'd rather just get it all done. Basically have the time that you're having right now, which is just crazy, for a short amount of time, and then just enjoy them as they grow up. But that's just me. Yeah, he better protect his brother. All right. And plus, if we end up moving this over to Twitch, I could potentially get partnered with them, which would be also kind of cool. I think that'd be pretty cool. So we'll probably move over there. See what happens. Yep, wow, this is dead. Yeah, but I mean, come on. It's me. Twitch isn't gonna ban me. I don't do anything offensive. I think that's what's most frustrating about YouTube right now, is that because all the advertisers are pulling out the people that were offensive or swearing and do all that stuff, they're still, you know, everyone's taking a hit in terms of profitability and revenue coming in. So because of all of that, you know, I get hit, and where I am advertiser friendly, you know, there's nothing wrong with like the videos that I produce. I don't say anything bad. The only thing I guess you could say is that, you know, it's a crime scene thing, but thanks, theorist. Yeah, I mean, again, this is something I'm passionate about, and you guys have always supported me. So I'm here for you guys. I mean, what was it? Probably like 2 years ago? Probably the last like year and a half, 2 years, when we moved out to Arizona. We were really banking on YouTube to help support us, at least in the beginning, and that's and YouTube did help me for that. We've kind of settled down a little bit, and it's been a little bit nicer, but that was huge, and you guys were a huge part of sustaining us on our move. So that was something that was very nice. Hey Cindy, I've seen you in chat much. Well guys, we're probably only about 5 minutes away from finishing off the rest of the case. That is nuts. I guess if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Oh, there's a mask, cake. Where's it gone? There it is. Yeah, but with this new YouTube stuff, I'm making like nothing. I'm making like $2 a day. $2 a day. It's like $60 a month. I was making like double or triple that before. So unless that thing changes, it's just, you know, at this point, and if you think about it, if this costs me like 20 or 30 bucks to speed everything up in one day, that means that I'd actually be losing money from YouTube. So we'll see if I can continue this. We'll definitely do it for the rest of this district, for this one and for the next one, but we'll start seeing how that goes. So that's the only thing at this point, is speeding this up, doing it for you guys. If I can break even, I'll be happy. But if I start going negative and it starts costing me money to do this, that's where it's going to be a little bit tricky. Oh yeah. If I was a huge YouTuber and I was banking everything on this, man, I'd be flipping. Because think of the people that were making like 100,000 and now they're making like 30,000. That is not good. That's a huge change. And you didn't do anything. It was just a change in policies. That's just nuts. That's why I've never thought to put all of my eggs in this basket. So I know a lot of people did, and a lot of people were very profitable for a very long period of time, but people would always ask me, hey, if you became like, you know, a millionaire or whatever like that, or, you know, you're making $100,000, would you would you stop going to work? And it's like, oh heck no. I was like, this would always be a side job for me. I would always be in the workforce, because the workforce is always constant. There's always skills that you're going to be able to do. Now, if I got to be that big, would I start potentially hiring someone to run part of my business? Potentially, you know, to get different, to get like the same quality out with less input from me. I don't know, we'll see. It's okay, Shield, your videos weren't that great anyways, we all know that. Victims Gladys. Senior Trooper Junior. It's cute. Yeah, I know. I've got a good group if I would ever need help, but I'm doing okay for now. All right, guys, we got a little bit more, and then we can cruise through and figure out who killed Gladys. My favorite genre of music is probably blues. Blues or jazz. Very relaxing for me. And I like relaxing music at this point in my life. I don't need crazy music. I've listened to it before, but I want some tranquilo in my life. Yeah, we're probably gonna know who the killer is in probably gonna know who the killer is in, let's see, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh, hi, Danny. Oh, I forget where the mask is. There it is, over there. Yep, Baz is dead, unfortunately. He'll be fine, Liliana. Bow tie, crap, I don't know where the bow tie guys. Something I haven't found yet. There it is up there. Yeah, you'll do well on the exam, I'm sure. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this dance. Alright, folks, pitching ace 88, we're back. We grabbed all of our stars. We're going to talk to Benny. Mr. Costa, what did you mean when you told Glass you would keep an eye on her? Raji, it's not what you think, Senior Trooper Ace. I didn't know her that well, but it's true I was watching her. I had seen Glass when she worked in the barbershop in New Haven. She reminded me of my Sorelina. I felt protective of her. And when I saw her go back to prostitution with the Scarlet Slayer around, I thought she could use some looking out for. But in my late nights at the Cabaret, all the espresso in the world didn't keep me alert enough to see the danger coming. Dio mio, I did a terrible job. Yeah, you did. Ace, we have much of a puzzle in finding Glass's killer. One of our suspects is the Scarlet Slayer, but which one? Dr. Blackmore claims to have the prostitute's best interests at heart, but his feelings towards them match his ghoulish countenance. And while Mr. Paredes could not possess the necessary knowledge to be the Scarlet Slayer, I will not believe it until I see it. I cannot say whether we are to believe Mr. Acosta's story about protecting Gladys. His explanation seems innocent enough, but in truth, his note in malicious overtones. Ace, we're so close to ending the reign of the Scarlet Slayer, we must remain vigilant. Oi, it's gonna be tough for you to remain vigilant protecting people from murderers when there's no one here. Wait, Mr. Flanagan, what do you mean? I mean, we need to have a word right now. Oh, shoot, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. I will see you guys in Chapter 3 of Bitching Ace 88. Over and out. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Alright, guys. We go on Chapter 3. We've got all the stars to just cruise right through Chapter 3. I need to bring some water in. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. My criminal case on Facebook. Heading on to Chapter 3. For those of you guys who are watching this on YouTube, at a post time, I am streaming this in its entirety. I'm doing it on YouTube now. Might be moving it over to Twitch at a certain point. So just keep in touch with me on Facebook or Twitter. Ace, Scarlet Slayer's on a spree in Sinner's End. The latest victim is Gladys Perrin. Poor Gladys was killed in the same way as the previous victim we found, with her stomach sliced open and a white dove feather left on the wound. But the question remains, who among our suspects could have killed Gladys? Which of them is the Scarlet Slayer? Ace, we must remain vigilant. Oi, it's going to be tough for you to remain vigilant and protect people from murders when there's no one here to protect. Hey, Mr. Flanagan, what the devil are you talking about? I mean, we need to have a word right now. None of me girls came in for work. They're all scared off by the Scarlet Slayer. No girls means no clients. No clients means no money. And no money means I got a big problem. You coppers have been acting the maggot long enough. Shove off. Now, I've had enough. You cannot dictate orders to Senior Trooper Ace like that. I'm giving you till sunrise to clear out or you feel the wrath of Mad Dog. Well, that was intense. But I don't doubt Mad Dog will make good on his threat. Ace, let us have another sweep of the crime scene. Ooh. Dodged a bullet there for sure. So we are on Chapter 3. I love it when nobody joins my stream. How's it going, buddy? Thanks, Tiki. Ace, what is the drawing peeking out of this folder you found? It looks like one of the young women from the Cabaret, but most of the drawing has been erased. Should we try to retrieve it? After so many investigations by your side, I know that torn paper can be a valuable clue, and that box could be hiding all manners of secrets. I agree. We must unlock it. We have to hurry, Ace, if we're to catch the Scarlet Slayer before they strike again. And before Mad Dog comes after us. Ooh. Whoa. That's a little interesting. Ace, what a ghastly drawing. The head of the beautiful girl sitting on a skeleton's body. Stamp means it's Mr. Leclerc's work. But why would he draw this? Let's talk to Leclerc immediately, I agree. That's a little strange. Unless that's how he makes his paintings so great, is knowing their full anatomy, but that's interesting. Interesting. Ace, this is a poster for Prohibition. There's a message written on it that says Viper's going to the dogs. Wait, isn't Fiona called the Viper? This must be about her. And as for going to the dogs, we both know the mad dog to which it refers. Did Fiona's side of the business suffer because of Prohibition? Could she have wanted to level the ground by killing Finley's girls? I agree, Ace. We must talk to Fiona without a moment's pause. Yeah. This could be bad/good for us. Nope, that's not it. That's probably it. That's not it for sure. This is not it. Is this it? Here we go. Ace, this box is full of medical files. I must admit, their contents are all gibberish to me, but Richard should be able to make sense of them. Let's deliver them post-haste. Mr. Leclerc, we're very disturbed to find this grim drawing at the scene of the crime. It's especially troubling in the light of the Scarlet Slayer's pattern of violence towards women. What's your explanation? I thought I'd erased all traces of this work, but you see, this type of drawing is therapeutic for me, for it's not only the Scarlet Slayer that keeps me from my muses, it is the muses themselves. They laughed at me. They would not accept my money, even Gladys. I run to capture them like the butterflies they are, but then they become bees and they sting. They say I'm not man enough to be with them. But I am an artist. I use my knowledge of anatomy to deconstruct the beautiful things that plague me. In this way, I capture my butterflies and pin them to the page. Holy crap, that's creepy as all heck. Mr. Leclerc, if you also murder them, you'll have to pin you to the page. Okay, he is creepy. I think he's a slayer for sure. He reminds me of Sander Cohen in BioShock. He is nuts. Miss Flanagan, the Prohibition has certainly taken a toll on your business. We know it's causing gang tensions. Perhaps enough for you to strike out against your brother's business? Oh well, this is a tale worthy of the Phantom of the Cabaret. It is equally fantastical. Whatever money Finley and I make from our ventures goes into a shared family coffers. Why would I strike out at him, jeopardizing part of my own income? And yet the actions of the Scarlet Slayer have equalized your positions. The Scarlet Slayer is a nuisance to both of us at the moment, but when we have a problem, we sit down about it and talk it over with a cup of coffee. That's what the organs in the body. Our work must be harmonious, and we must understand our individual tasks in relation to the whole. Well, I'll admit, Miss Flanagan, you have a way with metaphors, but if we find that you have been acting vengeful against your brother, you'll get to know a prison on a cellular level. That's pretty funny, on a cellular level. Cut straight to the chase, Ace. The box you brought me was full of medical records on all of employees of the Moulin Rouge. These medical examinations were performed by Dr. Irving Blackmore, a man of dubious methods. How so? It seems Dr. Blackmore does not believe in sedating his patients. His record mentions resetting fractured bones and sewing up wounds, all without anesthesia. Surgery without anesthesia? How barbaric. Precisely. Even I wouldn't do that to other people. After having tried it on myself a number of times, I wouldn't wish such an experience on anyone. Good point, Ace. If he was treating prostitutes this way when healing them, no wonder what else he would have done to them. Let's go talk to Dr. Blackmore. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. The guy's a creep. Creeper. 70 people, man. Almost get to 100. That's nuts. Dr. Blackmore, we found your medical records. Your treatment of the Cabaret ladies is nothing short of torture. Oh, please, Mr. Bontemps. Torture is such an ugly word. If you go on talking like this, you might put me off my coffee. Anyway, I didn't do anything these women didn't deserve. Wow. What could they possibly have done to deserve such cruelty? They were born women. Women are naturally sinful. Do you think it mere coincidence the neighborhood called Sinner's End houses a number of cabarets and brothels? Yep, you need to go to jail just for being a dude. I can't say that word. Being a horrible individual. If you've seen the film Phantom of the Cabaret, the depiction of the plague is just a comparison. Here in Sinner's End, the plague is spread not by rats, but by women. Wow, your metaphor is disgusting, and you have a troubling worldview. If we discover that you are behind the Scarlet Slayer's heinous acts, I can't say I'll be the least bit surprised. I don't think he is, but holy crap, that guy needs to die. Ace, we still haven't found the Scarlet Slayer, and time is ticking. Finley has given us until sunrise, before he starts using his special brand motivation. His sister Fiona may not be far behind. She says the killings are hurting both of their interests. But they're not all we have to worry about. I can't keep from seeing Dr. Blackmore's gargoyle-like visage. And he displayed a fiery rage towards his female patients and women in general. And meanwhile, Mr. Leclerc is angry at the prostitutes for not sleeping with him. But would he go so far as to kill them for it? I agree. Answers might be found at the Scarlet Roads metro station, where the killer was last seen. Let's go quickly, Ace. Thank you, Elena. 2 years. That's awesome. You guys have not subscribed. Feel free to do so. I could say dirtbag for sure. Oh, bullet knife. Yeah, those two guys are almost too creepy to be, like, too obvious to be the killer. Ace, look at the bloodstained blade. Richard told us to look out for the curd knife, and this one certainly matches. This is our murder weapon. You're right. While the blood is most certainly Gladys's, the other pale substance on the handle might lead us straight to a killer. Let's collect a sample. And I won't usually deign to get my hands dirty, but I wholeheartedly approve of your curiosity about what might be contained in the pile of trash. Ace, we must act quickly to catch the Scarlet Slayer before they add another to their list of unfortunate victims. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think of doing the live stream of all the chapters in one go? I think it's been pretty fun. There was a necklace in the trash. You're saying it used to be Gladys's necklace? Must have been torn off her neck during the murder. Let's get this necklace to Viola as soon as possible. Ace, let's get the sample you collected from the murder weapon to Viola right away. Yep. And see what I mean? We're gonna be fast forwarding through all this stuff, so you guys are actually gonna know who the killer is right now. Ace, the substance you collected off the murder weapon brings back memories of my childhood. What kind of childhood do you have? Well, I worked at my parents' apothecary. I used to help them mix the salves. The substance brings me back to those days. You see, it's topical cream for scar tissue. Must have gotten on the murder weapon when your killer wielded it. So we know that your killer has a scar. Well, it certainly puts a scar in Scarlet Slayer, and we're closing in on them, Ace. It took me almost 2 hours to get past this. Ace, I'm starting to fear that the Scarlet Slayer's nightmare will never come to an end. Quite right, Viola. If I didn't have Ace to keep me going, I might have lost all hope. But tell us, what have you found on Gladys's necklace? Is there any trace of the Scarlet Slayer? And yes, I found tiny fibers caught on the necklace string. The fibers are consistent with pinstripe clothing. Your killer definitely wearing pinstripes. Well, quite right, Ace. If the killers are wearing stripes, a jail uniform should be much of a change for them. It's Fiona Flanagan. What? What? Fiona? That's nuts. So right now, guys, we got 80 people watching the live stream. 80 people at one time watching this. If you guys are, comment where you guys are watching from, because I'd like to see kind of the demographics. Ace, we now have enough evidence to stop the Scarlet Slayer reign of terror once and for all. We cannot waste a moment. I thought it might be a woman. I wasn't sure if it was going to be Fiona, but it's definitely her. It's definitely her. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. That's nuts. Fiona Flanagan, you underestimated the motive of Gladys Perrin as well as the slaughter of countless other women. You are the Scarlet Slayer. Oh, you must be joking. I told you it's bad business practice for one to murder one's employees. Yet it was on your coffee on the feather, the same kind of feather you left on your other victims. Is that all you got for this ridiculous charge, coffee and feathers? You knew enough about anatomy to eviscerate Gladys. I wouldn't eviscerate her, I told you. I like the girl. I'd taken her under my wing. Oh, stop the charade, Miss Flanagan. You have the fibers from your pinstripe suit behind when you ripped Gladys's necklace away. We know you're the Scarlet Slayer. Confess. Well, you've really done your homework, haven't you, Senior Trooper Ace? Yes, I did kill Gladys and those other girls as well, but I was doing them a favor. What? We're actually going to know the Scarlet Slayer with this case? What? What? And you're right, her outfit does look like a Ripper outfit. That's nuts. A favor, you slaughtered them. Well, Finley slaughtered them when he put them in his employ. Do you have any idea what these girls are put through? Trust me, a little nip now is better than what life had in store for them. You're claiming you did this out of some twisted compassion for them, not out of spite for your brother. Of course not. Him or someone else, it made no difference. The only reasonable thing to do is to liberate these girls so they weren't taken advantage of anymore. They are fallen doves. I merely returned their wings to them. Doves? Wings? You're out of your mind. For all we need to hear, Fiona Flanagan, you're under arrest. We're here today to judge the actions of Fiona Flanagan, accused of murder of Gladys Perrin and many other young women. Wait, why isn't the defendant here? Did no one let Miss Flanagan into the courtroom? Actually, Your Honor, Fiona Flanagan isn't here. What do you mean she isn't here? Where is she then? We don't know. She escaped on the way to the courthouse. What, Senior Trooper Ace? We must find her at once. We cannot have an unhinged serial murderer on the loose. Oh, brother. Alright, guys. Well, we gotta catch Fiona in the additional investigation. I will see you guys later. I'm pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Alright, go grab some stars. So what do you guys think? Fiona Flanagan is the Ripper. It makes sense. I mean, it makes complete sense to me. I'm not shocked at all by it. Now her motive is a little twisted, but you also have to realize that she killed her own parents, so she's not the most level-headed individual in the world. Oh, her motive is totally plausible. She's got a really weird distortion of the way the world is. I mean, again, you gotta remember, she killed her parents. I guess it's her brother, Sprunger. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back doing the additional investigation. Let's head on. Yes, it's true that Fiona Flanagan escaped. Yes, just after we had arrested her for the murder of Gladys Perrin. She apparently made a run for it during the transit to the courthouse. Ace, we must find Fiona as soon as possible. Astute thinking. If she was running away, she probably went to the metro station. Let's start a search there. Before you go, Ace, I see you have a very urgent matter with which I need your help. Can't you wait? We have a serial murder on the loose. Don't worry about Temps. Go to the metro station. I will handle Charlie. Ace, maybe you can join me when you're not in such a rush. Oh, is something gonna happen between the two of them? It's gone. All gone. All of it. Charlie, I don't understand. All of what is gone? My entire life savings. You mean you've been robbed? What happened? Well, I've been communicating with someone. I like making friends through my radio telegraph. And, well, they told me that a prince from a far-flung African monarchy of Mizundo had been kidnapped. They begged me for money, said the prince would pay me back once he was free. But now it's all gone. Oh, Charlie, only you would be so kind-hearted as to fall for such an obvious ruse. Do you have any idea who might be or how to find them? I've traced the swindler's radio signals to the Cabaret, but that's as far as I've gotten. Well, it sounds like we would have to take a look around the Moulin Rose, won't we? Come on, Ace, let's give the swindler what for. Oh, Charles. Oh, they even had African princes back in the day. Oh, crap. I don't want to do this. I clicked the wrong button. Can't believe I clicked the wrong button. I'm such a cotton-headed ninny-muggin. Totally more important than finding the killer, for sure. Well, not to mention I screwed up and clicked the wrong scene. Well, there's no one here, but I agree. This torn piece of paper looks like it could be a lead. Ace, let's piece this paper back together. This might take us straight to Charlie's crook. Oh snap, handcuffs. That's right, that makes sense. Oh, let's see, rope, but I see a bracelet. You know, the rat's up here. Glasses, apple core. Where's the rope? There it is. Well, these are police handcuffs, Ace. That means Fiona was definitely here. But they've been sawed off, which means someone helped Fiona escape. Indeed, Ace, we should dust the handcuffs for fingerprints to see if we can find her accomplice. Duh. I mean, it's her brother. I mean, I get it. We probably need proof because he wants to kill us. So, we better have some proof before we just go accusing him, but... Whoa. Charlie, you got some bank, dude. Well, these notes are about Charlie. Charles DuPont, country of origin Switzerland, youngest child in family of wealthy bankers, extremely naive. There was a transfer of a lot of money. No wonder Charlie was in full panic. This is definitely the swindler's record. You're right, Ace. We know a con artist ourselves. Maybe Diego could tell us more about this crook if we bring him these notes. Yeah, we just want to tell Diego that you have the hots for Charlie and he has the hots for you. Diego wouldn't want that. You think she's pissed with her brother, but blood's thicker than water. Now that we revealed the fingerprints on the handcuffs, let's get them to Evie for identification. see. Was that a new hat? Well, we don't have time, Diego. We'd like to let you look at these notes. Someone has cheated Charlie out of thousands of shillings. We might think you know them. Just because I'm a con artist, do you think I might know every crook in Concordia? Well, you're perfectly right. Let me have a look at these notes. Ah, yes, I know who the fellow is. That lad has got no honor. You swindle person in person, not through radio waves. Well, who are they? We need to go after them and get Charlie's money back. My dear, if they smell a whiff of the police, they will disappear and never be seen again. No, leave this to me. I will contact them and send them on a fool's errand. Ace, meet me back at the Moulin Rouge. I'll make that crook leave their equipment behind, and we'll get Charlie's money back in no time. Oh, but you better wear this. You don't want the crook to sniff you out. Oh yeah, that mask is totally gonna hide us. There we go. There's a radio telegraph, $9. Take it. Boom. Nice. See, it's just as I planned. The crook has gone away and left his radio equipment behind. Interesting, this radio telegraph will lead us back to Charlie's money? Well, Ace, I guess there's nothing else to do but to unlock that thing. We are getting close. We are getting close. Let's see. So we got 9, 9, 6, 9, 1. 1, 9, 9, 3, 9. 3, 1, 9, 9, 6. There you go. Yeah, the artist and the doctor should have been arrested right away. Please, you get the radio telegraph open. Diego, will this be enough to trace Charlie's money? Of course, this is an advanced model which records messages sent and received. I can discover exactly when and where the money went. Leave it to me. Fantastic news. Ace, let's go tell Charlie. Charlie, good news. Ace found your crook's radio telegraph equipment, and Diego's working on getting your money back as we speak. Oh, I'll have to go thank Diego. But more than that, thank you, Maddie. It's not all a day's work for Ace and me. Now please, be a little more careful when talking to strangers on your radio telegraph. Absolutely, and to repay you for your efforts, Ace, here's a piece of the spoils. Thank you. What's up, Infinite Rock? Got 80 people watching. We finish this off. Evie, have you discovered to help Fiona out of her handcuffs? I have. Oh, what? The fingerprint, what? For Seamus O'Neill? Well, Seamus, didn't you last see him acting as a delivery boy for the Flanagan's Ace? Apparently, his responsibilities now include aiding and abetting. We must speak to Seamus before Fiona gets too far from our grasps. What? That's a little, mind blown. Seamus O'Neill, we found your fingerprints on the set of handcuffs used to detain Fiona Flanagan, also known as the Scarlet Slayer, and it appears you helped her escape. Fiona was the Scarlet Slayer? Jaspers. I thought she was arrested on account of the booze. She showed up here and told me to cut the handcuffs off. She's the boss, so I did what she told me. So you still helped a convict escape, in total disregard of the law. She should be grateful to have such an obedient employee. Fiona is a lot scarier than the law, to tell the truth, but there's one thing I didn't do for her. What was that? She said there was something of hers she needed in the bedroom above the cabaret. She told me to go get it for her. I told her I'd go looking for it, but I took my chance to escape and never saw her since. Whatever she wanted, it's probably still there. Well, then we should go search for it. You cooperated with us so we don't throw the book too hard, but you will get some days in lockup for aiding and abetting. I'm sorry, Ace. I had no idea I was helping a murderer escape. Thought makes me a little woozy. Can we have something to eat before you continue your search? Yeah, we need to arrest him. That way Fiona doesn't, think really poorly of him. Like, oh, hey, this guy helped the police. 82 people. Man, one of these days we're gonna get 100 people in here. That's gonna be nuts. Maybe next week we'll get that many people in here. Fiona Flanagan. Yeah, Seamus could be the victim. Ace, this is Fiona's wallet. It's a safe bet that this is what she wanted Seamus to retrieve for her. With every second that passes, Fiona gets further away from our grasp. Let's have a look inside this wallet and see what she was after. Our last star. Ace, what's the purpose of the curious coin you found in Fiona's wallet? You're right, we should have a closer look to parse out what this imagery means. Perhaps it'll give us an indication of where she went. Say what? Alright, well, I'll get another star so we can continue on. Yeah, question is who's gonna be the last victim? I guess the people who finished the mobile version will be able to see it. I wish they did that for the desktop version as well. Yes, criminal case theorist, you definitely did help, so it's been very, very helpful. Come on, internet. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now, internet. Alright. I'll edit that on the video. There we go. Oh no, it's this. This is a peace pipe. Opium. Ace, this is a token for an opium den. I heard people go to these hidden away places to smoke opium, though of course I've never tried it. If we only had this in our wallet, it means she must frequent those places. This is a major lead. Except you're right, Ace. There are a number of opium dens at Sinner's End. The question is, which one? Ace, I'll put patrol on the case. Hopefully we'll get an answer soon. Ace, thanks again for helping me get back my life savings. I'm pleased to hear it worked out, but we should look at the urgent matter of our escaped murderer Fiona Flanagan. In her wallet, we found that token for an opium den. Should we start looking there? But what opium den is it? Ace, I found it. The token Ace found is for the Black Boom of Dreams, an opium den not far from here. So that's where Lead on Fiona might have gone. Ace, let's away. We've got a serial murderer to catch. Question is she going to be the final victim? I don't know. That is crazy. So it looks like, guys, that we can actually do this in all one live stream. So the next one's May 4th, which is going to be next Thursday. So I will see you guys next Thursday at 5:30 Eastern time. I can't remember what that is. I think it's like 9 to 10:30 GMT time. But anyways, guys, make sure to hop on. It will either be on YouTube or Twitch. I'll send out a notification for that. Thank you all for watching. This is Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Alright, so I am done with my recording. I still need to grab the rest of the stars, but I don't have too much energy. Thank you guys all for being around. I actually have to sign off so that I can render all of these videos, and ideally I can get all of these videos rendered and uploaded today. I may or may not be able to do that. We'll have to see how far I can get, because I'm going to be at the mercy of my rendering software. So I thank you guys all for coming onto this. I think it was immensely successful. I had so much fun that I will see you guys later. So if you guys were in this live stream and you guys want to comment on the videos that I upload, feel free to go ahead. I'll see you guys later. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.